Good Sunday early morning, South Louisiana. This is your Redeye forecast. It's showtime. Today is Sunday, January the 10th, 2021. If you look over in West Texas, over in the Panhandle there, the southern part of the Panhandle, you see it. There's that white stuff. So, uh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the radar for a minute. We're going to go take a look at a model here. And now looking at the NAM 3 kilometer 00 Zulu run. So, again, this is my go-to for the short range. And we're also going to take a look at the HRRR. Although it only goes out 18 hours, um, it's not going to show the end game. But as you can see, if the NAM verifies, things get very, very interesting. And my daughter's going to get her little wish of getting snow this year. She texted me earlier and said she was sitting outside and it felt really good. And I think she was in shorts and a t-shirt. Kid's just as bad as her dad. So anyways, let's let's switch gears here. Let's go take a look and see what the HRRR says. We're gonna go through 7 p.m. tonight is as far out as the HRRR goes, and uh, let's see. There we go. So HRRR is hitting on a little different gear here, and it doesn't show everything. Again, it only goes out to 7 p.m. tonight. So, you know, we've still got another 5 or 6 hours of data still to go before this thing is done and over with, probably from 7 p.m. So, uh, possibly until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe. Um, we'll have to see what happens with the moisture. But like I said, the HRRR doesn't show the end game with this, and this is your snow depth. So you can see third of an inch up around Fort Polk de Ritter, over in Oakdale, uh, Glenmora, 2/10 of an inch, and closing in on an inch up in north of there through Manny, Converse, Mansfield, etc., Natchitoches, about a half inch. So, um, again, the best thing we got right now, um, looking at all of this, is uh, how this is going to play out. So let's go to 3 a.m. Tomorrow morning. So uh, you know things get very interesting. We go to 4, 5. So this little oddball strip cutting from Franklin up through Gonzales and through Denham Springs there. Um, Again, that's an oddity. Um, the NAM may be trying to pick up on something a little farther south. It wouldn't surprise me. Um, Again, we're really not going to know a whole lot until it actually starts happening. And uh, I'll be up through the night tonight and into the wee hours of the morning. Uh, I'll probably go live on Twitch every so often, but I'll be posting weather updates to the group as well. And uh, I still got 2 more days in Facebook jail, so I can't go live on the page. So, you know, Facebook has basically become fascist and Nazis. So, you know, it is what it is with these idiots. But, uh, like I said, you know, it's to be expected with them. So, uh, right now, this is the zero Zulu run, and uh, we actually should be getting in about 4 more hours. We should be getting a new run of the NAM. So uh, actually, no, actually we should be updating pretty soon. Uh, so I'll be asleep when the new run comes out, and once I get up later this morning and start taking a look at things, I'll have another video briefing on this. But as you can see here, we'll zoom in. This is total accumulated snowfall through the NAM 3K. And again, like I said, in 2017, they busted my chops. TV guys, National Weather Service, they busted my chops. And, you know, you saw what happened. So, you know, I'm usually right more than I am wrong. And when I bust spectacularly. But hey, everybody does. So, you know, even the pros. So, you know, you take it in stride. It's part of the job. So, um, again, if this were to actually verify, well, hello, Lake Charles. Folks over there be throwing some snowballs tomorrow night. So, probably catching the flu. You see how far this comes down here, and you know, I'm going to put this in, zoom in here. You can't see it, but uh, I'm right about here. And it's showing 1/10 of an inch, even though it's not no color coding in there. It's too light for that. So I'm not going to say we're not going to get a dusting here. Jennings, it shows nada. So, you know, there's a fine line here. Welch, 1/10 of an inch. So we may very well get a dusting. You know, I'm not going to say it's not definitively, but then I'm not going to say it will definitively. That's just the nature of this thing. But uh, my trust in the NAM 3K, uh, it's been very, very good thus far over the years. So it has a better hit ratio than it does on the misses. So uh, again, for those of you that have jobs at night that require you to be out on the road, take it very slow. Use extreme caution. People do not know how to drive in snow down here. And if you don't need to be out on the roads, don't. Stay home. No reason to be out there that time of night anyways when this stuff starts to come in. So, uh, you know, let's take a look at something else real quick here. Let's see what it's showing for the temperatures. This will be 5 a.m. Monday morning. So it's only showing 35 basically across the I-10 corridor and 36 through Baton Rouge. So, you know, that's cold enough to where the snow falling at the upper altitudes and or mid levels, and the bottom of the freeze layer isn't that high above the ground, say 1,500, 2,000 feet. That can actually cool down the atmosphere further closer to the surface. And we may not see big accumulations, but um, this thing right now, just going to say it. Things look very, very interesting with this. Uh, as interesting as it did in 2017, uh, I don't think it's going to be that big of an event, but it's still going to have impacts. And uh, depending on what happens on Monday, how things play out with moisture on the roads, we get that freeze Monday night, then you could be looking at black ice on the roads developing shortly after sunset. You could even get it during the day too, uh, depending on how cold it is. So uh, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time going through these temperatures and stuff like that. But uh, suffice it to say, that this could turn into a sketchy type of event where roads could become extremely dangerous. So bear that in mind. Uh, Monday afternoon, Monday evening, as temperatures start to fall as we get closer to sunset. So, any lingering moisture that's on the roads uh, has that potential, especially overpasses and these little small bridges that go over the canals and stuff. Um, that moisture gets pulled up, evaporates up underneath the bridge, and you get that moisture absorption, and then you get that clear ice, very thin layer on the concrete on that bridge, and you can't hardly see it. So, uh, you don't know it until you hit it, and then you're sliding. And if you're sliding at 60, 65 miles per hour, even 50 on these side roads, if you hit one of those canal bridges, uh, you know, possibly head for a ditch, and that's not going to wind up too good. So, um, you know, slow down. Don't be in such a hurry. Wherever you're going to, still going to be there, even 10, 15 minutes later. So, that's the main thing. Practice good common sense safety, defensive driving. Um, want everybody to go home to their families after this is all said and done. So, with that, um, we're going to take a look at the GFS now. Let's see. It may, yeah. Let's see what we've got with the GFS here now. Hold on just a second. So, S to 00 Zulu. Um, let's go to, let's see, 11. Let's go to 6 a.m. On Monday morning. We'll get a snow depth for the GFS. So, that's a weird oddity there. But the GFS basically keeps this, the GFS is off its rocker, folks. That's a weird algorithm there. Let's back it up one and see. Let's go to 3 a.m. and see. It's still got that stupid thing there. So, and this is the GFS 2.5. So let's go to the standard GFS and see what it says. Same thing. So, uh, you know, that's some weirdity with the algorithms. Might not be a good sign. uh, but again, the GFS has some of this stuff coming down uh, very close. Uh, Oberlin, Reeves, DeQuincy, Oakdale, LeCompte, Marksville, uh, probably close to Simsport and Bunkie. Um, so there's variations in this, and you know, the spread is not all that big between the NAM and the GFS. Um, so um, really can't give any kind of definitive uh, items right now, but what I will do is we'll go take a look at the euros. Going to see if the latest run of the euro has resolved, and let's see what run do we have here. We've got the zero. Nope. Yeah, we got the euro. Okay, so I'm going to switch over here in just a second. As soon as I get it set up, and give me 1 second here. I know you hear me clicking the mouse and all that good stuff here, but let's see, 48 hours. So this is definitely interesting. So here's the euro, courtesy of weather, pivotal weather, and this has been pretty consistent with the euro. I got to give the euro credit. It's stuck to its guns. The last 4 or 5 runs, it showed uh, Baton Rouge getting a dusting up through Livingston Parish, Tangipahoa, St. Helena, and brings it all the way down here into Cameron. You know, a dusting. Excuse me, just 1 second here. Gonna get something to drink. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, sinus is killing me here. But like I said, this is gonna get very, very interesting tonight and into tomorrow morning. So, um, like I said, and like I showed you, the spread isn't that far off, and the euro being the more aggressive. And you know what I will say about the euro is all of the pros are tunnel vision with it up until it concerns snow. Doesn't matter if it's consistent or not. So um, this is going to be very interesting to watch how they uh, push their forecast, and we'll see what the official forecast is for parts of south and southwest and southeast Louisiana. But um, hey, the consistency's there. So, what do you do? Err on the side of caution and say, oh, no snow, just rain? Or do you go with your gut and pay attention to what the model's trying to tell you? So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to put it out of the realm of possibility, but things are starting to look very, very interesting. And uh, we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Um, and if we get a dusting, a little bit more, hey, that's cool. You know, I want to see plenty of pictures posted in the groups and on the page. Uh, page visitors are allowed to post. So I want to see some videos and some still photos. I definitely will be out there with the Nikon in the cold. This snow caging is ready. I got everything set up. So um, actually, I got to take the 300 millimeter off. I had two V-22 Ospreys fly over today. I found out they were heading to Harlingen, Texas, and uh, I ran inside and swapped out 18 by 55 to 30 70 by 300 millimeter, thinking I was going to get a picture of at least one of them, and he was already too far away. So went behind a tree, heading westbound. So I missed missed it. So I got to swap back out the lens again. But anyways, uh, I'll be taking some video and some pictures should we get snow. So let's see what happens. Uh, Remember this for the Euro, and we'll do a comparison in the next video update, probably after lunch sometime, and we'll see where things stand as we're getting down to the wire now, and we'll see what happens. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it. Uh, for YouTube viewers, if you don't have a free YouTube account, sign up. Doesn't take but a few minutes. Then come back, smash that thumbs up like button, subscribe, and share. So you get the notifications when you subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell, select all notifications, because I only post, relevant stuff on here. So I never spam post. So uh, same thing with Facebook. Uh, Nazi book, as I call it. Hit that thumbs up or love button emoji and share it. And if you feel even more generous, hit one of the donation links there. It's always appreciated. And your privacy is maintained. I don't, unless you specifically ask me to, I don't say names, to the few donors there, but it is much appreciated. So uh, helps me pay the bills with this. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it and get some sleep, and we'll talk to you again in a few hours. Thanks for watching.